What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am the Bald Ginger. We're jumping back into some road to the show here today, and we have a 4-game set with the Dodgers coming to town. We are currently 1 game behind them in the division, as the Dodgers are on quite the skid. They are 1-9 in their last 10. We are 6-4 or 5-5 in our last 10. So yeah, this has postseason written all over it, as this is going to be a good idea of what we're going to be looking at here in about another month. Oh, starting off bottom of the first, scoreless ball game, 2 outs, nobody on. I'm batting third in the order with a .283 batting average, and I get a boss battle challenge right out the blocks against Bobby Miller. Oh, what can we do? Let's try for the double or better. Why the heck not? Bobby Miller does throw 102 on the 4-seamer, 100 on the sinker, 92 on a slider, 90 on the circle change, 83 on the 12-6 curve. First pitch of the at-bat from him. Right down Broadway with a 4-seamer, late swing, fouled away, and it's an 0-1 count. I have a career .259 batting average against the Dodgers, so I definitely don't do as good against them as I'd like to. A 12-6 curve on the inner third, almost the inside corner. Got a piece of that and fouled it away as well. 0-2 the count. The 2-strike pitch from Miller. And we send a 4-seamer that was a even 102 out to right field. Right fielder's got the ability to make the play, as that stayed in the air forever. And that retires the side. 1 inning is come and gone here in Arizona, and the Dodgers are only ahead because they've got 2 hits to our none. But it's still a scoreless ball game here. We come back, bottom of the third. Diamondbacks are leading 2-0. Runner on first, 2 away, and I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day. Bobby Miller's still towing the rubber for Los Angeles. Let's see what I can do against him in this at-bat. Swing and miss at a slider at the knees. That's what I'm doing with pitch number 1. 0-1 the count. I was out in front of that by a mile. The 0-1 pitch from Miller. There's a ground ball with eyes. Oh, diving stop by the second baseman. He makes the play there, throwing to Vlad Guerrero Jr. at first. And Ahmed Rosario taking the base hit away from me in that situation. Bottom of the 5th, we come back. 5-0 is the score. Diamondbacks are just putting a hurting on here. I'm okay with it. We need the lead against the Dodgers. They can score a lot of runs really fast. So, yeah, bottom of the 5th, 1 out, runner on second. And I get another dynamic challenge. We're not doing the contact swing. I guess we'll try for that double or better again. Matt Brash is now on the mound for the Dodgers. He hits 91 on the slider, 100 on the 4-seamer, 94 on the cutter, 97 on the sinker, only 88 on the slurve. And the first pitch there is a slider. And I had a really early swing there for that pitch, and it is fouled off down the third base line. 0-1 pitch from Brash. And swinging a miss at a slider on the outside corner. Again, swinging out in front of the pitch by quite a bit. 0-2 pitch on its way here. And another slider on the outside corner. Got a piece of it and fouled it down the third base line. Still way out in front of that slider. I have a feeling he's going to go slurve here. Nope, slider again, low and away this time. Taken for a ball. 1-2 the count. Wasn't really threatening the zone with that pitch at all. The 1-2 pitch from Brash. Got me reaching for the slider off the outside corner there. And there's a K next to my name now. I would have much rather had a ground out, at least stood a chance at getting the runner to third. But yeah, no dice. Top of the 6th, we come back. It's a 6-0 lead for Arizona. Ahmed Rosario is at the dish for the Dodgers. He's 1 for 2 on the day, but only hitting .211 on the season. He's definitely underperforming for a Dodger. Nobody on, 1 away, 2-2 the count for him against Johan Oviedo. Oviedo's going to kick and deal here. And a little dribbler to me at third. We'll throw to first. And that's out number 2 here in the visitors' half of the 6th. Top of the 7th, we come back, still a 6-0 ball game. Runners on first and second, 2 away. And Trey Sweeney is standing in for the Dodgers here. He's 0 for 2 on the day, but hitting .292 on the season. He's got himself a 2-2 count, just like our previous fielding experience. Wind-up and the pitch from Oviedo. And it's a ground ball down the third base line. We'll get a glove on that. We're going to throw across the diamond in time. We're heading to the 7th inning stretch here in Arizona, still leading the Dodgers by a score of 6-0. Don't forget your Cracker Jack. All right, bottom of the 7th. Still a 6-0 ball game. 2 outs and nobody on. I'm standing in 0 for 3 on the day. Jason Adam now on the mound for the Dodgers out of the bullpen. He hits 90 on the circle change, 97 on the four-seamer. That's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from him. Outside with the slurve. 1-0 the count. That one started really high and tailed away, so I'm okay with that. 1-0 pitch now from Adam. And we bloop a four-seamer on the inside corner out into right field. We will take just the single there, as we no point in trying to stretch a double out of that bloop hit. Definitely no power on that swing. That was bloop by the textbook definition, as that just hooked inside the line there down the right field line. And no reason to really push that one. Oh, geez, bottom of the 9th. Dodgers are leading 8-7 here. What the heck? That's why I wanted a big lead against them. And I get the intentional walk here, as they don't want me driving in the tying run. Oh, man. Runners on first and second now, 2 away in the bottom of the 9th. And who takes the win here? Dodgers do. 8-7 the final score there. Oh, man, what happened? Ricky Holman gets hit with the loss. How did they do that? 6 runs in the top of the 8th, 2 in the top of the 9th. And that's all she wrote for game number 1. We're moving on to game number 2, and you know what that means. This is where I remind everybody, if you haven't done so already, or if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. You can also like and comment on this video, as all of those things do help me out with the YouTube algorithm. Bottom of the 1st here, no score. 2 outs and nobody on. I'm batting 3rd in the order again. 282 the batting average for me now. And Felipe Nieve is on the mound for the Dodgers in this one. He hits 98 on the four-seamer. 91 on the slider, 95 on the two-seamer. First pitch of the at-bat from him. Inside at the knees with the four-seamer. It's a 1-0 count to start this at-bat. Second pitch now from Nieve. Come on, big guy. Came after me with the four-seamer down Broadway there. Late swing. Fouled away. 1-1 the count. I don't know why. I'm expecting a lot of off-speed stuff from him. There's a slider outside, taken for a ball. 2-1 the count, so I'm showing some good discipline at the plate in this at-bat so far. The 2-1 pitch. So much for plate discipline. Slider low and away, got the swing and a miss out of me. 2-2 the count now. Come on, big fella. Give me something good to swing at here. I don't know if that was a good one. Slider off the outside corner, grounded to the shortstop. He throws across the diamond to get me. And that's going to retire the side here in the bottom of the 1st. So moving on to the 2nd inning here in Arizona. It's still goose eggs everywhere. We come back, bottom of the 3rd. Still a tie ball game, but it's a 1-1 score instead of 0-0. Runner on first and 2 away for me, as I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day. Nieve, of course, throwing pitch number 39 for the Dodgers today. And I swing at a four-seamer well above the zone. Somehow got a piece of that and fouled it away. 0-1 the count for me. Pitch number 2 of the at-bat. Come on, big fella. Make a mistake pitch. You can do it. That was not it. Screwball inside for a ball. 1-1 the count for me. Pitch number 3 of the at-bat. Oh, curveball. Good swing timing, bad contact. What the heck? Come on, game. Do me some favors, would you? 1-2 the count after fouling that one away. And swing and a miss at a four-seamer above the zone on the inside corner. And there's the unfortunate part of the Ginger special. Got the strikeout out of the way. Bottom of the 6th, we come back. Dodgers are leading 7-3. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day, 1 for 6 on the series. And I get a dynamic challenge against Felipe Nieve. Let's see. Let's try to record a hit after taking the first pitch, as I need to take first pitches anyway a lot more often. And I'm sure Jake would definitely agree with that. Four-seamer off the outside corner is that guaranteed take first pitch there. 1-0 the count for me. Let's see if he comes a little closer to the zone than that with pitch number 2. He does, and I fight it off into right field with a four-seamer. And that's going to get down and rattle up into the corner. We have ourselves a double here in the bottom of the 6th. And maybe that'll spur a little offensive output now from the from the Diamondbacks. My gosh. Dodgers don't need any help scoring runs. They are plenty good at that. Top of the 7th, we come back 7-3 is the score. Shohei Ohtani at the dish. He is 2 for 3 on the day. And he's got a home run and a double and has driven in 3 of the Dodgers' 7 runs so far. Runner on first, nobody out. 0-1 the count for Ohtani against Mike Phillips. Phillips is a left-hander out in the bullpen, and he's going to kick and deal. And a little dribbler to me. Uh-oh. 5, 4, and 3. We go around the horn for a double play there. I'm actually kind of surprised as I hesitated as to which base to throw that to at first. So, yeah, cool. Bottom of the 8th, we come back. Still a 7-3 lead for the Dodgers. I'm standing in 1 for 3 on the day. Nobody out, nobody on. Felipe Nieves still on the mound for Los Angeles. First pitch of the at-bat from him. Below the knees on the inside corner with the slider. It's a 1-0 count in front of 43,569 paid attendance here in Arizona. It is a full house. Oh, slider on the outer third, popped up behind home plate. Alvarez is there to make the play. And that's an unfortunate pop out and foul ground for me here in the bottom of the 8th. Dodgers take the win in game number 2 as well. 7-3 the final score as Brandon Pfaadt suffers yet another loss on the season. That was definitely not me. Why do they show Willy Adames? Not that he's a bad player, it's just, come on, man, show my stuff. That's why I'm playing this game. Oh, well, let's move on to game number 3 and see if we can finally eke out a win here against the Dodgers. Oh, boss battle challenge to start game number 3. Shohei Ohtani on the bump. I'm batting third in the order again. It's a 1-0 lead for Arizona. Nobody on and 1 away. And, oh gosh, home run or walk. We're going to go for the home run. I usually do fairly decent against Ohtani. What's the worst thing that happens here? He does throw a 99-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 91 on the cutter and splitter, 97 on the sinker, 86 on the slurve. And he got me to swing at that slurve low and away. 0-1 the count. I was swinging like that was a fastball, and it was most definitely not. 0-1 pitch. There's another slurve in the zone this time. Got a piece of it and fouled it away as I had good swing timing and bad contact again. The 0-2 pitch now from Ohtani. Swinging a miss at 1 in the dirt. 2-3 putout is going to complete the strikeout. As, yeah, so much for usually doing good against Ohtani. That first at-bat was definitely not great. Why are they showing Willy Adames again? Oh, my gosh. Top of the 2nd, still a 1-0 ball game. Nobody on, 1 away for James Outman. He's going to bunt one down the third base line, and that's a good placed bunt. Bare hand grab and go is not going to be anywhere close to in time. Runner on first now. 1 away in the top of the 2nd as Outman has a successful bunt for a hit there. Bottom of the 3rd, we come back. It's a 3-1 lead for Arizona now. Runner on 2nd and 1 away. Shohei Ohtani still on the mound for the Dodgers. Maybe a 2-run dinger here might force him out of the game. I doubt it, but we can try. First pitch of the at-bat. Check swing, but it went around as it was in the dirt, low and away. That slurve is absolutely wrecking me in this game so far. 0-1 the count. Next pitch from Ohtani. Come on, big fella. There's one. At least a decent one to swing at, but it was still below the knees and fouled away. 0-2 the count. 2-strike pitch is a four-seamer right down the middle, and it is fouled away again. Still an 0-2 count. Next pitch from Ohtani. Come on, big fella. Oh, tied me up in knots with a four-seamer up and in. And there's a second strikeout as I'm being way too aggressive at the plate. Bottom of the 4th, we come back. It's a 6-1 lead for Arizona, and Ohtani's out of the game. Bases are loaded, 2 away. Cade Povich on the mound for the Dodgers. He hits 93 on the sinker, 92 on the cutter, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch from him is a cutter in the zone. Got a piece of that and fouled it away. Just a little out in front of that 89-mile-an-hour pitch. Second pitch of the at-bat now from Povich. Come on, big fella. Give me something good to swing at. Oh, grand salami here in the bottom of the 4th to make it a 10-1 ball game. No doubt dinger there, and what a time for it. I'll take one of those anytime I can get my bat across one. Home run number 42 on the season, the 423-footer to deep left field. And the Diamondbacks are just piling on in this one now. Bottom of the sixth, we come back. It's an 11-1 ball game. 2 outs, nobody on. Griffin Jacks on the bump for the Dodgers. He hits 99 on the four-seamer, 97 on the sinker, 90 on his circle change, 95 on the cutter, only 89 on the slurve. First pitch from him is that slurve on the outside corner. Got a piece of that, fouled it away. Little tardy on the swing on that pitch. Second pitch now. Another slurve on the outer third near the corner. And another foul ball makes for an 0-2 count. Come on, big guy. Wow, way below the knees on the inside corner with the sinker. 1-2 the count after not offering at that pitch. The 1-2 offering is a slurve outside. 2-2 the count. It's amazing what happens when I leave the bat on my shoulders every now and then. Oh, and he hits me with the next pitch. First base for free on what should have been a pitch to give me a full count. Bottom of the eighth, it's a 13-4 ball game. Arizona in the lead. 1 out and nobody on for me as I'm standing in 1 for 3 on the day, 3 for 11 on the series. And I get a dynamic challenge because the bases are empty. And yeah, let's go for the single or better. Jason Adam is now on the mound for the Dodgers out of the bullpen. He hits 90 on the circle change, 97 on the four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. Oh man, slurve low and away. More low than away, but still off the plate and below the knees. 0-1 the count after not making contact with that swing. Second pitch is that slurve again, this time above the knees, but still outside. 1-1 the count after not offering at that one. There's 37,601 in attendance of today's game. And four-seamer above the zone, got a piece of it and fouled it back against the screen. Should have let that one go, but now we have a 1-2 count. Next pitch is outside with the slider. It's a 2-2 count. Every single pitch of this at-bat has been outside of the zone. The 2-2 pitch from Adam. Another one outside of the zone. Got me to swing over top of a circle change down the middle of the plate, but well low. And there is yet another K for me in this series. Diamondbacks finally get a win here. 13-4 the final score as Dean Kramer gets his 15th win on the season. And Shohei Ohtani takes his 8th loss. All right, let's move on to the fourth and final game of this series. See if we can split this thing 2-2 and still remain one game behind the Dodgers in the division. All right, bottom of the first, 1-0 lead for the Dodgers. I'm batting third in the order again today. Runner on second, 1 away as I'm standing in against Joe Ryan today. We're not going to do the contact or power swing, but we will try for that double or better. Joe Ryan does throw 95 on his four-seamer, and that's all he's got that's quick. First pitch, inside corner with a four-seamer, got a piece of it and fouled it away for an 0-1 count. Nico Horner is the man on second right now. 0-1 pitch from Joe Ryan. And there's one lofted into center field. Not deep enough to advance the runner in that location. I mean, Nico is fast, but he's not that fast. So a non-productive fly out there is out number 2 in the bottom of the first. Bottom of the fourth, we come back. It's still a 1-0 lead for the Dodgers. I'm standing in 0 for 1 on the day, 3 for 13 on the series. Nobody out, nobody on. And let's see what I can do against Joe Ryan this time around. Swing and a miss at a slurve off the outside corner at the knees. 0-1 the count. Second pitch of the at-bat. And another swing and a miss at a slurve in the dirt. And it's an 0-2 count in a hurry here. You know, with my swinging at everything. Oh, geez, and I do it again on a slurve outside. 3 slurves, 3 swings, 3 misses. I'm back to the dugout. I go there. I'm expecting to get a chewing from the skipper on that at-bat, because that was terrible. Bottom of the fifth, we come back. It's a 1-1 ball game. Runners on the corners, 2 away. And they're not going to pitch to me. They're going to give me the intentional walk. So the bases are now loaded with 2 away in the bottom of the fifth. We managed to come through a little bit there. It's a 2-1 ball game now with Arizona in the lead. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day with a .281 batting average. Dory Moreta is on the mound, and I'm not going to see any pitches from him either as I get my second straight intentional walk here in the bottom of the seventh. Bottom of the eighth, we come back. It's an 8-1 lead for Arizona. I'm standing in 0 for 2 on the day with 2 walks and a run scored. Matt Brash now on the mound for the Dodgers. With 2 outs and nobody on, I get to face off against Brash and his 91-mile-an-hour slider, 100-mile-an-hour four-seamer, 94 on the cutter, 97 on the sinker, only 88 on the slurve. First pitch from him is a slider just below the knees on the outside corner. Got a piece of that and fouled it away. I was considerably out in front. I'm surprised I made contact. The 0-1 pitch from him is well inside at the knees with a four-seamer. It's a 1-1 count in front of 37,256 in attendance of today's game. Swing and a miss at a slider below the knees down the middle of the plate. Makes for a 1-2 count. Yet another at-bat where no pitches have been in the zone yet. The 1-2 pitch. Outside corner should have been strike three, I think. And there's a 2-2 count as that one was somehow called a ball. The 2-2 pitch. Up and in with the slurve. It's a full count with Jake Bowers standing in the on-deck circle. Let's see what we get with a payoff pitch from Matt Brash. A hard drive into right center field. That's going to get down in the alley. Oh, that's not going to get down in the alley at all. That's going to land in the cheap seats. Second home run of the series for me there. That is number 43 on the season. Only 402 feet, but it's enough to clear the wall in right center field. And the Diamondbacks are putting it on here in game number 4. We'll take that. It's a 9-1 lead now for the Diamondbacks. And Arizona wins game number 4, and we split the series 2 games apiece. 9-1 the final score there. So what's the deal with them showing Willy Adames? I don't get that. But yeah, 1 for 3 day at the plate for me. And I guess, splitting a 4-game series with the division-leading Dodgers is a fairly solid result. Not the 3 out of 4 I was hoping for, but we're still 1 game behind them in the division. So we're in the final month of the season, and that's a great spot to be. It's going to be a heck of a run towards the postseason. So yeah, stick around for future episodes of this Road to the Show adventure. Because, yeah, I'm going to call it quits on this episode because this series is over. For those of you that have made it this far, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all the fun social media things. And I will see you guys and gals in the next one.